that. It's my Esther year. It is the year where you are so intentional about pouring into yourself. Pouring into yourself, because all the things that you're making excuses about why you can't pour into yourself, you don't make the same amount of excuses for other people. When they want you to pour into them, you actually feel guilty when you can't show up. Yet when you don't show up for yourself, you don't feel guilty. So imagine if you had a king like King Xerxes that says, you can't even step into the possibility of the new thing that I desire to do with you until you learn to prioritize taking care of yourself. So I think about even myself and the different things that God is doing in my life. And it's like, okay, let's say, okay, God, what's my purpose? Okay, God, what am I supposed to do with my time? Or what's the vision for the business? What's the career? What's all these things? And he's like, I want you to prioritize taking care of yourself. You want to go out there so badly and you want to put this cape on and you want to go save the world. But I want you to take time and actually learn how to properly take care of yourself. Stop trying to be the strong one. Stop trying to be the one that has all the answers. Stop trying to be the one that figures it out, and actually nourish and pour into yourself. Like, imagine if God made you do that. And oftentimes, maybe God is already making you do that because you are having this thing where you're reaching out to him and you're looking for clarity about this. God, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? What's my purpose? And he's like, your purpose is right now. So trust me. To trust me, and the things that I do tell you to do day by day, just do it. And you're like, oh my gosh, no, I need to know. I need to go. No, you don't. You need to sit down and let yourself be loved. Let yourself be pampered. Let yourself be taken care of. You need to pour into yourself. You need to learn how to do that for the next year. Because now imagine if God does not allow you to have this period of time. Like, I think about me. And I'm so grateful to God because I believe that this Esther year that he's doing it for me intentionally. Because imagine I just quickly step into the next thing that he has for me, and I have not learned how to properly take care of myself. And now I'm in a higher dimension where I have more responsibilities and more people, that are tugging at me and pulling at me. And I haven't learned how to properly take care of myself. And now I'm in a higher position, a higher role. And I have not established that fundamental principle of actually taking care of myself. And I believe that God, in a way, is like King Xerxes, not in the misogyny, not in the objectifying you. No, that your self-care matters to him. Your self-care matters to him so much so that he will make it a requirement. I mean, we're talking about a God that made the seventh day, resting on the Sabbath day. He made it a commandment. Can you imagine? 10 commandments, and he made you resting one of them. Out of all the things, just look like we've entered into a new, reign in America in terms of who our president is. And on day one, I believe Donald Trump signed 26 executive orders. Now, do you think that we have ran out of rules in America? No. So we're making new rules. We're making rules to cancel the rules that previous people made. Like, there are so many acts. Like, if you ever gone to the United States government's website and you actually look it up, like, just beginning with the Declaration of Independence and, the Constitution, like, we have documents after documents after documents filled with rules and laws and all of this stuff. So that's how much we've created as humans. You can only imagine the God who created the universe, how much rules he can come up with. And you're telling me out of all of these, he comes with 10. And one of the 10 is you resting. One of the 10 main rules that he say, the fundamental rules, the fundamental rules is you resting. So our self-care matters to our God. Plain and simple. If you don't believe that, God bless you. Love you. Go ahead, enjoy your life without it. But I believe that our self-care matters to God. And I intend this year to be so intentional about living my life like it matters to me too. Like it matters to me too. So not only does that mean like the different, habits and rituals and things like that that I'll be switching up and doing to support myself, but I'm also looking forward, as I mentioned in the previous episode, to bringing in, people who I feel like have really mastered different areas and I feel like will bring value to my life and to your life, where they can share, their expertise and just the nuggets of wisdom that they have on how they can help us better support and help ourselves in this intentional year. So even this environment right now that we're in, this is a part of your self-care, whether it be from a spiritual, nourishing perspective, mental, emotional, physical, financial, whatever it may be. This is an environment to help you nourish yourself so that, you're experiencing growth and improvement in that area. There's different things that you're going to want to do. Whatever that is, you go to God and you have a conversation with him about it. I will say this though, March 1st, if you're interested, let me know. If you're not familiar, I have the Beauty for Ashes program. The Beauty for Ashes program is where you learn how to surrender your survivor strength and embrace divine empowerment. It also comes with the 21-day faith-centered transformation guide. March 1st, what I believe I'm going to do is a challenge, or I'm going to put together like a community event, I want to say, where for those of you guys that want to kickstart this Esther year, you can join me in that 21-day fast. March 20th, I believe, is technically the new year, right? So even though we celebrate January 1st being the new year, many cultures around the world, spring is the new year because spring brings life, right? So typically January 1st, we're still in the middle of winter. Winter, things are dying. Spring is when things are coming to life. So that really marks the actual new year. So with that being said, we're going from March 1st to March 21st. That will be us walking into the new year with that. So that program, the Beauty for Ashes program, that really focuses on you releasing that survival strength. So you're dying to that strength that you've been relying on, that you've been utilizing to get through life. It's time to die to it. So if that's something that you are interested in, go ahead, click the link in the bio, use the code